Oh. 너.
It's been pretty warm here in Tokyo, but finally I can feel my favorite season is approaching. How about where you live? When the season changes, we prone to get sick. So today I'm gonna share two recipes I make for my family when they get sick. One is porridge and the other one is a drink. First one is a simple rice porridge with a couple delicious toppings. We're gonna start with making a rice porridge. I have half cup of rice. Rinse and drain the water a couple of times until the water becomes light milky white. Soak them in the water for 1 hour. After 1 hour, drain the water as much as you can. Transfer to the pot. I recommend using a heavy bottom pot which distributes the heat evenly. Today I'm using a clay pot called donabe in Japanese. Add 3 cups of water. I do 1 part of rice and 7 parts of water. My clay pot wasn't big enough, but I really wanted to use it, so I decided to reduce the amount of water at the beginning and add the remaining water as the water evaporates during the cooking process. For you, please just use a bigger pot to fit everything in. The exact measurement is written on my blog, the link is in the description box. Cook it over high heat, and once it comes to a boil, reduce the heat to low and stir it once. Partially cover the lid and simmer it for 35 minutes. While it's cooked well, we have plenty of time to prepare the toppings. First, chop up mitsuba herb. You can use any herb or even baby spinach and spring onion is great. Reserve some for the garnish and the rest will be mixed into the porridge. Next, we have a bonito flakes. I'm just gonna mix it with a splash of soy sauce. Add as much or little as you want. Bonito flakes itself is already packed with umami taste, so just keep it simple. Let's check on the porridge. We still need to cook it for 10 more minutes, so I'm gonna add the rest of the water I reserved earlier. But again, you can skip this process if your porridge is soupy enough. My family love this seasoned kombu together with porridge. I already showed how to make it in a different video, but let me show you briefly. Slice used kombu as thin as possible. Kombu is the type of seaweed we often use for making dashi, which is a soup stock in Japanese. We always have leftovers. Instead of tossing away, this is a great way to utilize it. To the pot, add kombu, vinegar, and water. Cook it for 30 minutes over small heat. Splash some water if it's needed. After 30 minutes, the kombu should be soft enough to easily bite and the water is almost all evaporated. Now it's time to season it. Add sugar, rice wine, soy sauce, and mirin. Simmer it another 20 minutes until almost all the liquid is gone. I usually make a batch and enjoy it for a couple of weeks. It's my family staple, especially for breakfast. We can enjoy it as an onigiri filling or sometimes add into the pasta to boost the umami savory taste. Now it's time to assemble. If you're looking for Japanese style tableware, including my tray and bowls I use in this video, you can find them on the Musubi Lab. Please find the link and the coupon code to get 5% off of your purchase in the description box. Mix mitsuba leaf into the porridge. Garnish reserved ones on the top. Scoop it into the bowl as much or little as you like. Enjoy it as is or together with your favorite toppings. What I like about this recipe is that we all get to choose what to top on the rice depending on the appetite. If you are not vegan, I sometimes make a ramen egg as an extra topping. I never force my family to eat it, but I always give them the option to enjoy it, especially if they are losing their appetite. I just make sure they stay hydrated. If you remember my great-grandma's recipe, it's pretty similar to today's recipe. She often had a porridge instead of eating regular cooked rice. Back then, I didn't understand why she prefers it, but I remember she told me it's light on her stomach and she won't feel too heavy or sick after all. She always knew what she wanted to eat, not what she had to eat. From time to time, she reminds me of something very important.
いける優しい味よねそれ以外ないから
When you make a video of trying food, there are two types of reactions. Wow, it's so good, it's so impressive, and I want to share it right away. Or, it's good, it's porridge, it should be good. That kind of reaction. I can kind of assume what tastes like because I'm so used to having it, but the recipe is simple and legit. Like roasted vegetable, you know? This porridge recipe is latter, but surely one of my comfort foods. The next one is a banana milk cinnamon latte. I know it's not a Japanese recipe, but this is something I drink when I feel getting a cold or simply I just want to calm myself. To the pot, add water or your choice of tea. I picked ginger tea. Simmer on low for about 2.5 minutes. The longer it's steeped, the stronger it becomes. I like it to be strong because it's gonna be diluted with almond milk later. Discard the tea bags, then add your choice of milk. I tried almond and soy, both worked pretty well. Now I have this very ripe banana. Do you have these way too many spotted bananas? The riper it gets, the sweeter it becomes. So this is perfect for this drink. Slice it into the drink and cook it on low for another 3 minutes or so. Mash the banana with your spatula as you cook it. Try not to boil it as the milk tends to be separated. This is a great way to share the kitchen with your family, partner, friends, as it's that is simple to make. Remove it from the heat and then pour it into your teacup. I made this mug 10 years ago. Ever since it's been with me, it's filled with good memories. Do you guys have your favorite mugs as well? Make sure to scoop the banana chunks at the bottom. Sprinkle some cinnamon. If you want, add maple syrup or any sweetener you have on hand. I find it sweet enough as my banana was super ripe. A couple weeks ago, I felt a little under the weather because of the vaccination. The drink felt like a cure in a mug. You can change up the tea and the kind of milk to your liking. I tried hojicha and rooibos. It comes out beautifully. If you're looking for more tea options, including good quality matcha, check out the Unomi online store. The link is in the description box. I hope we all stay safe and cozy during this transition of season. Okay, I think that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye, mata ne!
Nani?